So let's talk about energy healing. The first instance I ever had with energy healing was an accident, actually. I was praying over someone, and I was very emotional, and it seemed to help them. So I kind of started looking into things after that. What in the world is going on with my hands? Like, can people really heal people? Does that really happen? I was very unaware. And so I began watching videos before I came to Lightworkers Lab. And there was this lady, I wish I knew her name and I would give it because she was so vibrant, her personality was beautiful. But she taught this technique, and I've read it in other books, so let's do this here. I want you to hold your hands up in front of you, if you can, safely. And it's okay to look, you don't have to close your eyes. And put your hands, I mean, some people can go far, but for me, I know when I was especially new to feeling energy, I had to start a little bit close. So don't touch together, but you'll find a point where there's nothing and no resistance. And then you come to a bit of a, wait a minute, just go slow. Take some deep breaths. You might want to close your eyes because some people have trouble feeling it. But it's almost like a magnet. Like when you put two magnets together and they don't want to be together, they push away. That's almost what it feels like. And if you can just try to feel it, and you've got it, then you can pull that apart. Pull your hands apart just a little. Just keep that contact because you can feel when you're going to lose it, right? Pull your hands apart just a little, and you can make your nice little energy ball, okay? This energy ball can be any color you want it to be, but you can feel it. And I might look ridiculous, but if you're following along, you can feel it too. And I thought that was amazing. I've actually shown my 10-year-old daughter how to feel energy. And she's always offering to heal me if I stub my toe or anything else. Do you want me to do energy healing on you? I'm like, no, sweetheart. Or sometimes she will. But I noticed that when I perform energy healing, and this might be something for me, especially if I'm closely connected with the person or the animal whom I'm helping, maybe the next day or a day or two later, I'll come down with similar ailments in my body. And it takes time and water and sleep and rest and awareness to cycle those out, because it always takes me by surprise. And that sounds so silly, but I never knew that was a thing. And all of a sudden I've got this terrible backache, and I'm like, what in the world? I was just fine. What's happening to me? I'm hurt. And then I go, wait a minute, I worked on so-and-so's back yesterday. Oh, darn, that's what that is. Well, thank goodness I helped them. Hey, I know something worked because now I'm feeling it and they're okay. I wanted to show you guys just basic, simple feeling of energy, your own energy. For instance, I know somebody who had a bad tooth. You put your hand over the area. And for me, now, if you're feeling your energy in your palms, chances are you have healthy energy. That's your regular, normal energy. Anything different is going to be a disruption. So if I'm feeling here and my energy feels pretty warm, generally, I might feel a cold spot. Or a hot spot if it generally feels cool, or a tingly spot. This is individual to you. But for me, I feel warmth. Sometimes I feel pain or something in my hand, but in between the two I feel warmth, and then I might feel a cold spot. I go, wait a minute, what's the cold spot? The cold spot is attached to pain inside the body, and I'll pull it out. Believe it or not, I tried that on the fly, and it works great.